Welcome, my name is Kinga. I'm creating YouTube videos to document for myself and for some of my friends how I reinvent myself and my life after divorce. I decided to make a playlist on my channel, like a separate series of videos dedicated to the signs of the universe, meaning how I receive and how I ask for and how I receive signs from the universe, to certain questions or in situations where I'm pretty indecisive or I just need a push. And this is the second video from that series, and in the first one I was sharing with you guys how I asked for and received a sign when I was contemplating getting a divorce, but I wasn't like 100% sure, so I really needed that final push. So if you are curious about what that final push was, you can check out the video by clicking on the link that I just put in the description below. In this video, I'm going to bring you more than one sign and related to the same topic because they all happened within the same day. But also in this video, I'm actually going to show you what it looks like to receive a sign. Yes, correct, show you. Because a couple of months ago, when I was still living home, in my previous place with my ex, like this was right after we agreed that we're gonna get a divorce, but we were not, I wasn't moving out yet because I was still looking for a place and all that, so we were just in the middle of the separation phase, but still living together. That period was really, really tough for both of us, and periodically I was experiencing this feeling that, I was kind of like sinking into depression quite often. And I actually recorded one of this incident because I remember I was sitting in a car, I was driving somewhere, and it just really hit me. I mean, I felt it the whole day, but it just really hit me, and I had these negative thoughts coming onto me, and I just wanted to talk it out of me, and I wanted to record it for myself, just to be able to look back later on and see what I look like, feel like, sound like when I'm really in that state, and trying to look at it with a clearer head, and just to see the difference and trying to understand what I'm going through when I'm going through that. So this is what you're gonna see now. Yeah, I just wanted to describe it on a video for myself to maybe watch it back later on. And for you guys as well to understand that, yeah, I'm the same. I also go through some shitty times sometimes where everything just feels so hopeless and you don't see the light at the end of the tunnel. You just see darkness, and it hurts here and it hurts everywhere in your body, and sometimes, and this is the worst part, because there's like so much resistance and so much pain, that sometimes you truly feel that the only relief would be if you, as Abraham says, if you re-emerged to non-physical reality, meaning if you died. It keeps coming back in the last couple of days. Like, I'm not saying my full day is like this, but I felt like this for a couple of hours yesterday and a day before, and then now today, and I'm gonna be able to manage it. But I just wanted you guys to see that I know what it's like. If you've ever felt like this, or if you feel like this regularly, I know what it's like. I've been there. I am there right now. And yes, sometimes truly you feel like death would be the only solution to your pain. Are you still watching? Okay, now this is the point where something strange happened, okay? So just watch closely and you're gonna see that something happens which I interpreted as a sign from the universe, even though I didn't ask for it, but something happened which I felt kind of pushed me out of this negative vibration. Watch. Because it's kind of unbearable. Did you see that? Let me show it to you again, but slower. And now for the last time at a normal speed. Because it's kind of unbearable. And I have the window open, and this just fell through. It was a leaf. It just simply fell through the window, it fell into my lap, and what it did, it just completely switched me back to happier or better vibration, a more positive vibration, because I started to smile all of a sudden because I found it funny. It just really shook me out of that negativity. A message maybe from the universe. It just a way to sort of wake you up or get you out of this mood, because it made me smile, right? Because it was just so funny that this came through the window like, Kinga, stop it, shut up. And then I did some more crying. God, the whole depressing video was about 20 minutes or so. So I just made it shorter for you to get to the point. But basically what happened after this leaf incident, my vibration was starting to get better, and all of a sudden I felt like, hey, I need to get out. I need to go to the city. I need to do something, because it's something I actually haven't done for years, especially not alone, because, you know, we used to do everything together with my ex-husband. So I just had this very strong inner urge that I just want to put something nice on, just want to put makeup on, cut my hair on the sides, because every time I shave or just trim the sides, it just gives me more strength or power or whatever. It just makes me feel better about myself. Don't ask me why, no idea. So I decided to do that, get ready, and just leave for the city. Okay, kids, let's do this. I've never been out in the city of Stockholm alone because I had no reason. So every time I went to the city, I had a friend with me, or my ex-husband with me, or I was going somewhere to meet someone. But today is actually my name day, July 24th, Kinga. It's my name day in Hungary, and we kind of celebrate it. I mean, since I moved, I don't, but you know, if I was living back home, we would. So tonight is a night. None of my friends is available, and I definitely need to get out of home and look for a different vibe and energy, and let's see what the universe orchestrates for me. If I get to meet some new people, which would be very rare, because, you know, in Sweden or in Stockholm, people don't really like make just random friends. They don't even look at each other. Everyone is like very like closed off and whatever. And yeah, I did my hair. I know it looks like I'm in my lesbian mode today, but it kind of empowers me, gives me more energy or more confidence. Wish me luck, and hopefully I'm not gonna cry, you know, because this negative emotions is not just gonna come over me. Please, universe, bring me some people that you think I need to meet. Bring me some good vibes. Bring me some new experiences. Something that's going to fill me up with positive energy, will make me feel better. Bring it on. It's 11:30. I just got home. I'm still in the car. It was a very interesting evening. Here's what happened. So I parked down close to Hornstull in Södermalm, and then I walked down to the water. And you know, like there's like a park. There's just so many things happening. There's lots of people, and this time I wanted to make sure that I'm being very open, meaning that I try to make eye contact with people and trying to look out for small messages or people who may want to talk to me or look at me. I've been living in Sweden for 7, almost 8 years, and I'm kind of used to the fact that here no one looks at each other, people don't make eye contact, they don't chat each other up, they don't flirt, you know, like all that kind of stuff. But it was already interesting that in the beginning of my walk, I already made a very special eye contact with a lady, an older lady who was sitting on a bench. And the way we looked at each other, there was something in it, and then we smiled, and also she nodded. Like it was an approval or something, or like, I can't explain, but it was so interesting. And then I carried on walking,
I was trying to take everything in, every little information, every person, every small dog, like everything that I could see. And I saw, benches here and there, but every bench was already occupied. Until I saw a bench that was empty. And I also had this voice in my head saying, take a seat. So I did. Before I took a seat, I also saw a guy on another bench very close to this one, but like kind of to the left and behind. And I felt something that we may have to talk, or there's a connect. There's something. There was something that I felt, but I can't really explain what it was. But it just like something. Okay. So I was sitting there on the bench for about 10-15 minutes. I don't, maybe even half an hour. I have no idea. I totally lost sense of time. And then the guy comes over. And he gives me his iPhone and asks me if I would mind taking photos of him. And then we started chatting. And his name is Joseph. He's from Uganda. He's been living here 4 years. And he kept his sunglasses on and he refused to take it off. And there was something mysterious about his whole presence. A couple of times he just threw in sentences totally out of the blue, and sometimes not even within the right context, where I felt like I can see his lips are moving, so it's the guy speaking, but the message is not coming from the guy. Whatever he's saying is coming from somewhere else. You know what I mean by somewhere else, like a higher collective consciousness or something. And he was saying, this really stuck with me when he said, Kinga, whatever you want to do or whatever you want to achieve, it is possible. Whatever you put your mind to, it is possible in your reality. Or something like this. I'm not quoting him like word by word, but this was very close to whatever he was saying. That whatever I want and need, or whatever I desire, and I put my mind to it, it's possible. I can make it happen. And also there were some other sentences, just weird, because it's not those kind of sentences that you just hear from a random stranger. And sometimes it just made me feel like, holy shit, wait, like where is it coming from? And there was also a moment when I kind of lost it, and there was something mysterious about the whole thing, and I started to cry. I couldn't hold it back, because I felt like the whole thing was just so special and unusual and unexpected, and I felt that he was conveying a message to me, that he didn't even know he was doing this, but I felt that he was sent by the universe or whoever. He was sent to talk to me and convey this message to me. He also told me that he's been sitting there for 1.5 hours before I came. Like he was about to go, but he felt this strange feeling that he has to stay a bit more. And then when I appeared, he felt that he needed to come and talk to me. So it was so strange. We both agreed, and we spoke about how strange the whole thing felt, and how strange it was that we felt like we knew each other already. That kind of feeling. And then it started to get chilly, so we decided to move, and we went into a place just to get some drinks and food, and we shared a meal, and we were still talking, and it was still special. And then I offered him a ride back home, because he was supposed to take the metro, the subway, and I was driving, and I knew the place that he said he lives, is kind of close to me, not too far. So I offered him a ride. And also on the way in the car, we were talking, and he, totally out of context, he said something like, whatever decision you make, whatever step you take, just know that we are there and we fully support you. I'm not kidding, guys. This is what he said. And he used we. He didn't say I, or he said we. Sorry. It's the light. The light in my car switched off. So I was a bit puzzled, and I was so puzzled that I didn't even ask back, like, sorry, what did you say, Joseph? You said we? Why did you say we, and what do you mean by this? So I let it as it is. And guys, it was strange, but like nice strange. I just think he was sent to convey that message to me. And guys, this was mind-blowing. So thank you, universe, for your message. I heard it. Thank you. So this was my Friday on July 24th in 2020, when it started off with some very negative vibes, sinking into depression, and then getting a sign from the universe, getting out of depression, and doing stuff for myself to put my mind to a better feeling state by cutting my hair, by putting makeup on, dressing up, going to the city, and then meeting new people. And then the messages, the random messages that I got from this guy, Joseph, it really felt like another sign from the universe. If you like this video, please give it a like. You can also subscribe to my channel and then click on the bell sign so you will get notified every time I post a new video. Hope to keep in touch with you. And yes, definitely I'm coming with more signs from the universe video next week. Take care. Bye.
If you want a more intimate content and daily communication, please go and join my Facebook group called Kinga Kramer and Friends.